and welcome to another episode of It's News to Me. I'm your host, Anna Cahill.
And I'm Abby Lockwood.
And today, BATV has the scoop on your top world, national, and local news, including teacher criticism of having armed teachers in Pakistani schools and a lawsuit against Fox News over Muslim claims. In world news, the Italian oil group Eni says oil prices could increase to $200 a barrel if the OPEC cartel fails to cut supplies. Chief Executive of Eni, Claudio Descalzi, said the industry would cut capital spending, which would result in sharp price rises for oil in 4 to 5 years. Other industries, Total and BHP Billiton, said they would cut back on shale oil projects. The price of oil has decreased by almost 60% since June. Prices are currently below $50 a barrel due to November decision by OPEC to not cut production. Teachers in Pakistan have criticized a plan that would allow them to carry weapons in order to protect schools from militant attacks. The plan comes in response to Taliban gunmen attacking a school in Peshawar last month, which resulted in the death of more than 150 people, most of them children. Local government defended the idea by stating the intent was to enable teachers to engage attackers until help arrives. However, teachers claimed their job was to teach, not to provide security. They also claimed the government was trying to delegate its responsibility to the teachers. Many schools have still not reopened after the winter holidays. And now, let's head over to Katie Drum, who will be talking about Daddy-Daughter Date Night, Toss for a Cause, and the Volunteer Fair.
Hi, I'm Katie Drum, the Marketing and Sponsorship Coordinator for the Batavia Park District, and welcome to the Park Bunch. So we just have a few things coming up in just less than a month. And first off, it's almost Valentine's season, and it's a great time to take your daughter, ages 3 to 12 years old, on a special date. You can join us for entertainment, dessert, dancing, guessing games, and photographs on February 8th at the Daddy-Daughter Date Night. This event is from 6 to 8 p.m., located at Rotolo Middle School at 1501 Redont Road. The cost is $14 per person. There is also an optional dinner beforehand at Batavia's Pal Joey's. The meal will include pizza, salad, dessert, and soft drinks, coffee or water. The gratuity is also included. So the price does depend on age. So if your daughter is 3 to 8 years old, the cost is $7. 9 to 12 years old is $9, and all adults are $13 per person. You can contact us for more information on how to register for this memorial event at 630-879-5235. And also, you can grab a partner soon and toss for a cause at the Batavia Parks annual Bags Tournament fundraiser. It's on Saturday, February 21st. The cost is $50 per team, and this does include beer, soda, snacks, and child care services for children between the ages of 5 and 11 years old. All prizes will be going to the first and second place teams. All proceeds will also benefit the Batavia Parks Foundation. Players also must be 21 years of old or older, and you can call us to register at 630-879-5235. And just a reminder, don't forget to stop by our free volunteer fair on Saturday, February 7th from 9 a.m. to noon at the Eastside Community Center, located at 14 North Van Buren Street. And we cannot stress enough that volunteers are a vital part of our success and the success of any organization, and they truly do make a difference in the community. Just in Parks and Recreation alone, more than 250,000 people nationwide have donated their time and experience annually, and they save agencies and taxpayers about millions of dollars. And the local opportunities that will be available will have several organizations giving out information about how you can volunteer in the community. And we need you because every person counts. And other than that, from everyone here at the Batavia Park District, we hope you have a happy and safe January.
In other news, according to the BBC, U.S. House Speaker John Boehner has invited Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to speak to Congress on Iran. The invitation is seen as a response to President Obama's threat to veto any additional sanctions on Iran. Boehner confirmed that he invited Prime Minister Netanyahu to speak to Congress on the grave threats radical Islam, and Iran pose to our security and way of life. During President Obama's State of the Union address, he called on Congress to authorize the use of force against the Islamic State militant group. In addition to addressing Islamic State militants, President Obama also declared an end to the financial crisis and spoke of economic policies that would benefit all Americans. President Obama said, "The shadow of the crisis has passed, and the State of the Union is strong." President Obama outlined his plans for middle-class economics, but the plans are unlikely to pass in the Republican-controlled Congress. He also commented on America's support of the Ukraine and its dealings with pro-Russia separatists, which has left Russia isolated with its economy in tatters. President Obama included that Americans have recovered from the worst recession since the Great Depression, and added that he planned to build on this recovery by providing families with help in the form of sick and maternity leave and affordable childcare. Middle-class economic works, President Obama declared. Now let's check it out with Michelle Martzell, who will be talking about 3 upcoming events at the library.
Hello, I'm Michelle Martzell, the Promotional Services Manager here at the Batavia Public Library. We have a busy week ahead at the library, starting on Saturday, January 24th, when the library hosts a Lego and model train open house. Lego fans and model railroad enthusiasts of all ages are invited to check out what's happening in the Founders Room between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. The Chicago Area Lego Users Group will showcase a huge Lego city with one-of-a-kind scenes. The Valley Model Railroad Club will showcase a large floor layout as well as a tabletop train that children can operate. This special event counts as an activity on the Family Polarpalooza activity log, so you don't want to miss it. Registration is not required. On Monday, January 26th at 7 p.m., Peace Corps volunteer Mike Dixon will talk about his work in Ukraine, its 2014 government overthrow, and his recent return back to Ukraine this past fall. Registration is required for this new Lyceum Lecture Series program, which is sponsored by the Batavia Public Library Foundation. Mike also has a display of color photographs he took while traveling in Ukraine, Moldova, Turkey, India, and Nepal, hanging on the library art wall during the month of January. Mike captures the culture of these countries beautifully in these photographs. If you want to learn how to sell your stuff on eBay, come to eBay 101 Selling Basics at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, January 28th. Jack Waddick, an eBay University instructor, will walk you through the steps of selling on eBay. The program includes real-time demonstrations on ebay.com and a question and answer session. Registration is required for this how-to community program. It's not too late to join Polarpalooza Winter Library Club 2015, which continues through February 28th. For more information about Polarpalooza, to register for adult and teen programs, and to check out the library calendar of programs and events for all ages, visit bataviapubliclibrary.org. See you at the library.
Paris Mayor Anne Hidalgo said she will sue Fox News for its inaccurate reporting about Paris following the attack on the magazine Charlie Hebdo. Fox News claimed that there were no-go areas in Paris where police and non-Muslims refused to go. Mayor Hidalgo said the people of Paris were insulted, as the report had left the city's image damaged. The network has apologized for the broadcast regarding the Muslim population. However, Mayor Hidalgo will continue to take legal action. In other U.S. news, the U.S. and Cuba will hold their highest-level talks in decades in Havana. The talks will be focused on migration and restoring full diplomatic ties, according to the BBC. Roberta Jacobson, the top U.S. diplomat for Latin America, will lead the U.S. delegation. The Cuban agenda has not been made public, but talks are expected to focus on migration and fuller diplomatic relations with the U.S. President Obama emphasized the importance of restoring relations with Cuba in his State of the Union address, and has also urged Congress to work on ending the U.S. trade embargo against Cuba. President Obama does not possess the power to lift the embargo, and many Republicans are still deeply opposed to the idea. Now, let's head over to the board brief with Sue Gillerlane, who will be talking about the kindergarten preview.
Hi, I'm Sue Gillerlane, the Communications Manager for the district, and I wanted to let you know about an important district-wide program for incoming kindergarten students. The program is Kindergarten Preview, and it's scheduled on Friday, March 13th, 2015. Kindergarten Preview is a one-hour session for children entering kindergarten in fall of 2015 and is held in each BPS 101 elementary school. Children must be turning 5 on or before September 1st to qualify. At Kindergarten Preview, children participate in activities as a small group and are observed by teachers and parents. The preview is an opportunity to see a sample of a child's fine motor, cognitive, speech, and language skills. To register your child for Kindergarten Preview, visit bps101.net and click on Kindergarten under the Programs tab. Once you are at the kindergarten page, click on the Kindergarten Preview Schedule link in the right-hand column. At the top of the Kindergarten Preview Schedule page, you will see a link to register for Kindergarten Preview in English or Spanish. This link will direct you to the registration process. Once you have completed the Kindergarten Preview online registration form, you will receive an email in early March confirming your scheduled time. Lastly, if you know of a family with an incoming kindergarten student, please let them know about Kindergarten Preview and direct them to the bps101.net.
In local news, Batavia High School will be presenting Thornton Wilder's Our Town, directed by Joshua Casburn. Performances will be on February 5th through the 7th at 7:30 p.m. The play will be performed in the Black Box at the Batavia Fine Arts Center. Tickets are currently available online at bataviafineartscenter.org and at the box office. Prices are $12 online for general admission and $14 at the box office. Randall Road will receive a $1.7 million in safety improvements for 2015. Kane County's Division of Transportation is enacting a comprehensive safety improvement plan for Randall Road that will use a different kind of signalization, which is aimed at reducing accidents at dangerous intersections. Intersections between Fabian Parkway and Silver Glen Road on Randall, workers are expected to install the signals at off-peak travel times between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. And now let's head over to the Chamber Chat.
Hello, my name is Holly Deitchman. I'm the Executive Director of the Batavia Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to this episode of Chamber Chat. On March 25th, we have a candidate forum coming up that will be presenting all of the 8 candidates for 3 spots on the Batavia Public School District Board of Directors. So please join us at the Batavia Public Library the evening of March 25th to hear the views and opinions of those board candidates. Next, I'd like to talk to you about our educational seminar series that begins on February 12th. We will be presenting on business topics, and it should be a great event, not only for the educational aspect of it, but we've built in some networking and some appetizers and drinks as well, and it will be hosted at Penrose Brewing. On February 10th, we also have the Batavia Women in Business event. It's a luncheon that will be held at the Lincoln Inn, and they do a great job, the Women in Business Group Council does, in getting great topics and subjects for our members to hear and educate themselves on as well. So please join us at one of these great upcoming events for the Chamber of Commerce, and we look forward to seeing you here at the Chamber. Again, my name is Holly Deitchman, and this is Chamber Chat.
In other local news, according to the Kane County Chronicle, Batavia aldermen debate Houston street improvements. Aldermen reviewed the latest concepts for Houston at Tuesday's Committee of the Whole meeting. The concepts call for an area where pedestrians and cyclists would congregate. The plans also feature islands that would help slow down cyclists. These improvements would cost an estimated $3.2 million. However, several aldermen voiced concerns over drastically increased cost as a result of the new concept plans. Others questioned the safety of the islands when considering pedestrians, especially those with strollers. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of It's News to Me. As always, most of our programming is viewable online at mybatv.com or on YouTube under the username BATV1017. Be sure to like us on Facebook and sign up for our newsletter to stay up to date on the station's current happenings. Thanks again for watching. I'm Anna Cahill.
I'm Abby Lockwood.
And that's news to me.
Hey, that's news to me.